Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Jovir Hanifah, student of Faculty Psychology. There are plenty of set phrases that you can learn to speak English over the phone. The context of the phone call will determine the type of language you use. For example, the phrases you use with your friends will be very different from the phrases you use with your boss or professional setting. Asking the caller to wait or transferring a call. Asking the caller to wait or transferring a call. Call transfer or call forwarding is a process of relocating an inbound call to another phone or messaging system. This is often accomplished with a dedicated call transfer button on a physical phone, but can also be done using software. To connect or transfer the call, here's a few other phrases for transferring a call are: for formal, you can use "Can you hold on a moment?" "I'll put you through." Put through, phrasal verb meaning connect. "I'll transfer you. Would you mind holding for just a moment?" "Please hold. Hold the line, please. Just a moment." And for the informal, you can use "Wait a second, please." "Hold on a sec." Note, sec is a short for second and is another way to say "hold on a moment." "Just a second." "Hang on a second." "Just a minute." Okay, and next, leaving or taking a message. Leaving or taking a message. To take a message is to record a message for someone else. To leave a message is to tell it to the receptionist or the caller, or record it on an answering machine. To taking or leaving message, here's a few other phrases for taking or leaving a message are: for formal, you can use "Can I have a message?" "Would it be possible to leave a message?" "Please tell him or her that." "Please ask him or her to call me as soon as he or she gets in." "May I write down your message?" "May I have a message?" "Can I take your name and number?" "Would you like to leave a message?" And for informal, you can use "I'll call back later." "I'll call him later." "I'll ask her to call you back when she gets back." "I'll let him know that you called." "I can tell him you called if you like." Is asking for more information or making a request. Asking for information can be as simple as asking for the time, or as complicated as asking for details about a complicated process. In both cases, it's important to use the appropriate form for the situation. For example, when asking for information from a friend, use a more informal or colloquial form. And for making a request is if you request something or make a request, you are asking for something you want or need. If you need to ask for a specific person, then press your request as polite question. If you only have an extension number and no name, you can say so. If you are calling for a specific reason, just explain briefly what it is. Here's some of the phrases that we can use when asking for more information or making a request. You can use formal. For example, "Could you please repeat that?" "Would you mind spelling that for me?" "Could you speak up a little, please?" "Can you speak a little slower, please? My English isn't very good, I'm afraid." "Could you let me know when she'll be in the office, please?" "Would you mind calling back in an hour? I'm in a meeting just now." "May I ask who's calling, please?" "Can I ask whom I'm speaking to, please?" And for the informal, you can use "Can you?" "Will you?" "Who is it?" "Who's calling?" Common phrasal verb. Hold on means wait. Example, holding tightly to the railing. hang on also means wait in formal. For example, hang on a minute. Put a call through means to connect one caller to another. Example, I'll put you through. Get through means to contact by telephone. For example, I can get through to her. Hang up, to put the receiver down, and the example is don't hang up the phone. Call up means is to make a telephone call, mainly used in English or slang. For example, I called him up as soon as I got a phone to tell him the news. Call back means is to return someone's call. For example, I'll call you back when I've heard something. Pick up means to answer a call or leave the receiver to take a call. For example, no one picked up the phone. Get off the phone means to stop talking on the phone. For example, I'll let him know when he gets off the phone. Gets back to means to return someone's call. For example, I'll get back to you soon with that information. Cut off means to be disconnected abruptly during a telephone conversation. For example, my phone call was cut off when I could get the information. Switch off or turn off means is to deactivate a cell phone or mobile phone. For example, the talk lasts for ages and eventually I just switch off. Speak up means to talk louder. For example, can you please speak up a little bit louder, please?